This controls it all.
Yeah.
You lose this, you're done. So every day I am afraid of going backwards, which means I'm afraid to lose my mind. The sharper my mind gets, the more deadly I become. So I have a rule. Every day I erase, not recreate, but erase who I was yesterday. I ain't going back. I ain't going back. I am better today than I was yesterday in some area of my life. So I erase that son of a bitch. He's gone. People are always like, oh, I'm backsliding. I'm like, backsliding to what? To who? You killed that fool. And guess what? If you'll just listen to these little simple things, like this is how to get better every day. Some of you have everything you want in your life, but you know what the problem is? You're gonna get comfortable. You're gonna get complacent. You're gonna have mediocrity, and somebody's gonna come and they're gonna want what you have, and when you let your foot off the gas, they're gonna put their foot on the gas and they're gonna kick your freaking ass. Listen to me, over my dead body is somebody gonna take what I've worked hard for. If you do, you're gonna have to kill all of us. Sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Right.
They say when the pain overrides the fear of change, people change. My pain went so high, I said, dude, I am not scared to start my own business. No matter what anybody said, everybody said it wasn't gonna work. People have told you you're stupid. They're gonna laugh. You're still gonna laugh. And you're gonna have to prove that what you're doing is going to work, and they will still laugh until one day they realize that you made it, and they have evidence of it. There's evidence, like evidence, you made it, and they're gonna be like, I knew he was gonna make it. I was always rooting for him. Dude, listen, man, you didn't believe in me at all. And a matter of fact, it fueled me. I just tell everybody that doesn't believe in me, I'm like, dude, thank you guys. I'm like, honestly, dude, if I wouldn't have had, there's some times that I wanted to quit, and if I wouldn't have had all that hate, and I wouldn't have been pissed off, and I didn't keep that chip on my shoulder, I just reach into that little hate bag. I'm like, what did they say? What did they look like? Oh yeah, I remember that shit. Okay, let's go back to work. So anytime something happens to you, if you cower down, right, and you run from it, or you put your head down and get sad and get depressed, dude, you're an idiot. I mean, you're proving everybody right in your life that said you were never gonna amount to nothing, okay? I like to get pissed off. So my deal is that, look, if you wanna change your mindset, right, the deal is, are they right? You really gonna let your family down? You really gonna let your life go by and you're gonna die with regrets? You really gonna let that happen? No, you're not gonna let that happen. So you're gonna get pissed off. So when adversity comes like that deal, guess what? You're like, dude, I've been in worse shit than this, okay? During this, that people that come from nothing can end up with the most, all right? It's all about the fire in the belly and the drive, not being motivated, but being driven, right? You know, people that want to win. Look, losing's a habit, so is winning. Winning is a habit. But you have to do certain things every day, all the time, to create those winning habits. And we're not afraid, and we fear nothing, right, to fail. But I used to. And guess what? There's a certain things that happened during my life that allowed me to become and create this man that I have today. And my goal is for you to recreate yourself today. I would like for you to look at yourself, look at the holes in your game, and decide, hey, you know what? I need to work on this area. And you know what? Don't lie to yourself. Look in the mirror. This is between you and you. Who is going to change your life, your family's life? You. It isn't going to be anybody else. It's going to be you. You have 200% full responsibility and control to change your destiny. And guess what? I'm hoping that many things spark a fire inside of you that makes you start attacking the person that God created you to be. Total recreation. Just make a decision. And by the way, like altering your identity, right? Like telling yourself the ultimate lie. Like, look, this is who I am right now. I don't want to be this person anymore. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to call my shot. This is who I want to be. And you envision what that person is going to be. And then you literally lie to yourself and you say, all right, I am that person. And you change your mindset and you act like that person's behavior, their attitude, and you do everything just like them. And guess what happens? Dude, you eventually wake up and you're that person and reality catches up. Like, it's just really cool what a person can do when they decide to go all in on themselves and they believe they're worth it.
Hey guys, every day I see in the comment section that people are like, Andy, how can I train with you? How can I get close to you? I'm a sales leader, I'm in sales, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a business owner. Listen, if you want to coach with me, I want to help you. Look, there's a link below on this YouTube video. If you just go down below, there's a link in this YouTube video. And basically, if you click on it, all I ask for is your name and your phone number, and it says, what do you want to learn from me? And by the way, it gives me permission to reach out to you. If you'll fill that out, I will personally reach out to you and we will make a game plan. Now listen, I want to say it one more time. Let's get back to the video. If you've been watching my content, if you want a breakthrough, if you want to change your life, you want to go to another level, whether you're broke and you're trying to look for the breakthrough, or you're at the top of your game and you operate from the state of madness like me and you're just a psycho for learning, I am that coach that wants to push you hard. And so if you're ready for a breakthrough this year, go down, click on that link, fill out the information. It gives me permission to reach out to you. We're in a new era, right? And I always laugh at it and I say, man, you give me the right to push you, I promise you, this coach is going to change your life. So go click on that link. I love you guys. I'll reach out to you myself, fill out your information, do it right now, and then let's get back to the video. Right now, everybody's going to tell a lie. I'm giving you permission. Who do you want to be? You're going to become that person right fucking now. And people are going to laugh at you. They're going to make fun of you. Now listen to me. Everybody's going to laugh at you. Are you guys ready for the embarrassment? Are you guys ready to get fucking made fun of? Are you guys ready to be a fool for your best life? Don't you fucking lie to me. Some of you right now, the second someone says some bullshit about you, you freaking slow down. No ways. Everybody in this room, all of you, 18-year-old, 90-year-old, you're fucking changing today. Reinvent yourself. Future truth. Make the lie. I am the best leader in the world. I'm the best husband in the world. I'm the best father in the world to my 3 children. I'm in great shape. I'm gonna fucking give it all I got. And you live in this state every second, 60 minutes in an hour, every second of the day. I swear on my life, you will become this. Listen, this is where we're gonna create leaders that'll change this fucking world. This isn't about politics. Look, dude, this is about becoming a great fucking excellent human being and leading your fucking family and changing your generational bloodline. And I swear to God, if you listen to me today, you will create this. And no one can take it away from you. It's a new fucking identity. And people will tell you you're crazy. Yeah, I'm crazy. What do you want me to do? Shut up, be a loser, follow instructions, and be a fucking brokey? Do you guys think people really want to see you fucking win? No, they don't want to see you win. And when you go to get what you want, the people around you, you'll learn that most of them never loved you. When you go to get more, they'll say, F you. I don't like what you're doing. I think what you're doing is stupid. You're embarrassing the family. You know what's embarrassing? Staying the fucking same. Everybody's the same in this world now. I'm walking by people, it's like motory skills. Everybody's fucking comfortable. Everybody's fucking average. Guys, are we in a world right now where people are just raising their fucking standards everywhere? No. If you want to get what no one else has, you have to be different than everybody fucking else. And some of you right now, you're like, I don't want to change. Of course you don't. Fucking die with regrets then. But shut your mouth and quit bitching and telling everybody you want to make more money. Just shut your fucking mouth. You fucking settled, you like it, so shut up and stay comfortable. But for those of you that want to kill it, there's a lot of people right now that could have better lives if you would wake the fuck up. Not only for your own benefit and gain would you want to change, but how about doing it for some other motherfuckers that are counting on you? It's like, dude, like that's the good life. Like, why were you here? To consume? Did God make you to, hey, just go here and fucking consume? I want to be a contributor. What do you want? You got a vision, you got imagination. You must execute. Don't let nothing get in your fucking way. And listen, if somebody doesn't believe in you, fuck them. Get rid of their ass. When you can be so disciplined that you'll do things that you don't want to do and find enjoyment in doing these things that you know that everyone else don't want to do, you immediately go to a new level. Today, some of you have made a decision to make history. Today, some of you have made a decision to quit fucking playing small. That's the secret. Every freaking day. Every day. Not some days, every day. Not 5 days a week, 7 days a week. You can be consistent. In 3 years, 2 to 3 years, you'll be a multi-millionaire. Swear to God. Test me. But you won't do it. because you're lazy, because you're entitled, and because you hate the truth. You would rather play patty cake and bullshit and complain than train and get better. Man, I'm telling you right now, the only people you know, and you know their names, are people that execute and that are consistent. Dude, some of you will never be known. I'm just telling the truth on this call today. By the way, the truth is ugly. The truth is ugly. People don't want to tell you the truth no more. They want to make you feel good. I don't care about making you feel good. I want to give you the truth. You don't train and get better, if you don't become a better version of yourself, guess what? Every single one of you are screwed. We settle. We say, fuck it, it's too hard. I would rather take the hard life of having a shitty ass fucking check. Yep. I'm uncomfortable over there, dude. I don't like that. Okay, cool. Stay uncomfortable over here and be broke. Yep. You will die a loser. You'll die with regrets. Your kids will look up to someone else. Your wife will admire someone else. You'll look in the mirror and hate yourself. Mm-hmm. Good fucking job. No ways. I'll stay over here and I'll fight. I want you to brainwash yourself that your marriage is the greatest marriage in the world, even if it's not. Because if you fucking don't, you will have the worst marriage in the world. If you're not a good parent right now, and you know you need to be closer to your kids, you make the fucking decision right now to say that you're the best fucking parent in the world and you show up differently today. Or you don't, and you fucking put your head down and say, I'm just not a good dad, I'm not a good mom. And now your fucking life is shit. It's a decision you have to make. So many of you right now are looking for your home. Build an army. By the way, there's introverts, right? Like me. You guys, wake the fuck up today. Because when you do, you're dangerous. You'll become a leader that will build an army like this with a bunch of people that have been through brokenness. They'll turn their wounds into their weapons. And you guys form a fucking tribe, a community, an army. And I swear on my life, dude, you guys can do anything. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt the video. This book I am more fired up about than anything else I've ever released in my entire life. I literally would have given my legs to have this book the last 25 years. I've spent 5 months in Dubai when I was gone building this entire book with the 50th most deadliest closes on planet Earth that will work in any industry. And you guys can get this book right now. Go down to the description box below on this YouTube video and click the link. Fill out your information and you guys can get your book. Remember, this book right here is going to change your life and you guys can get it now. Go down, get it, and then let's get back to the video. Most people don't feel like it. At 5 a.m. when my alarm goes off, I don't feel like it either. But you know what? I get up because I'm a man, because I'm a leader, because I set the freaking example. Because I'm gonna win. And I see some of you guys, you lost that chip on your shoulder. You know what? I'm fucking pissed off sometimes because you don't have the life that you want right now and you should have it. Who else is pissed off for you? Some of you have that I've arrived look on your face. I didn't feel like it. I don't give a fuck what you felt like doing. Guys, is it time for you to call the shots in your own life, yes or no? If you're gonna win, you're gonna have to do shit you don't wanna do. Am I right? That's everybody's problem. Everybody's freaking crowd pleasers. They're ass kissers. Dude, you guys can all be great, but you don't feel like it. I want to tell you what cowards do. They pull themselves out of the fire too early. Gold and silver is refined in fire and it burns the blemishes off it to make it perfect. But if you pull the gold and silver out of the fire too early, it ruins it. And some of you, the reason why we can't help you grow and get to new levels is because you keep going to alcohol, to drinking, to drugs, to toxic people. I need you to think, who told you you weren't gonna make it? Come on, who told you? Can you think of their name right now, yes or no? Can you guys think of somebody right now that told you weren't gonna make it? Okay, I remember when I started my business with my wife, I remember us telling some people that we thought loved us and cared about us what we were gonna do, and you know what they fucking did? They told us that we're fucking stupid, and there's not a chance in hell this is gonna happen, and I said, you fucking watch. And you know what they said? Hey man, I'm just joking, dude. I don't like that fucking joke. That isn't very funny to me. I don't like that shit because I don't like where I'm at. And that's a joke to you. And if a joke is funny, it's funny between two people. And I don't find it fucking funny. So I write their fucking name down. I wrote down what they said in quotes. And that motherfucker, I think about them. And when I feel like quitting and I don't feel like waking up and I got a problem, I just reach into this little baggie and I pull out what that motherfucker says. And now I'm back awake. You guys get it? Would you guys stay in a relationship with somebody that constantly lied to you? That's why you guys don't listen to yourself anymore. That's why you guys don't respect yourself anymore. You do what you do because of what you think about yourself. When you break promises, you guys say, I'm gonna get up 5 o'clock and go to the gym. You hit that snooze button, you're hitting the snooze button on God, on your wife, and on your kids, on your business, and on yourself. You're gonna start talking differently. You're gonna start acting differently. You're gonna go through a season of saying no to bullshit distractions and shit that makes you unfocused. If it isn't good for you and it doesn't make you the most elite and the greatest, the alpha leader, and it doesn't take you to your new life, the answer is off. Stop saying you want to be successful when you don't. Stop listening to the motivational videos on fucking YouTube and getting fired up when you won't fucking change. What do we need to do? Somebody tell me what we need to do. What do we need to do to change you? We need to get you fucking bankrupt and have you lose everything? We need to make you homeless. What do we need to do? How much pain do you need to fucking change? How can I be just like you? Dude, how can I get those results? Dude, how do you have so much energy? I say, dude, how could you not have this much energy? There's people today in the hospital that are breathing their last breath, and I'm healthy. I'm not disrespecting God anymore. Okay, I got one life. Everybody, make it count. Do you need to be reminded again? Write this down. Don't wait for something bad to happen before you give your best and change. Until you guys hit rock fucking bottom and you lose everything, most of you won't fucking change. And it's sad. Okay? The low people, you know what they do? They complain, they bitch, they cry, they whine. They're always fucking wrapped up in bullshit. They're always fucking broke. The top people just keep fucking climbing. It's a separator. You want to conquer and divide? You guys need to decide today what you're going to do. Don't conform. Never for the rest of your life will you conform. If you're going to be different in your family, in every wealthy person's family, there's eventually a point in time where there was no wealthy person in that family. Who in here doesn't have wealthy people in their family? Raise your hand. Good. You see all those hands? Every one of you? I want you to listen to me right now. It's going to be you. You're going to make a decision right now to get pissed off. And you're going to have controlled anger. Before there's ever any wealthy person, it takes one person to make it happen, okay? And in my family, there was never a wealthy person. 20 generations went by and nobody became wealthy. And I broke the bloodline. I broke the bloodline for my future family. I broke it. Don't even fucking bring negative shit around me, okay? You want a badass life? Yes or no? You guys want a badass life? Then we gotta have fucking hardcore rules. No weakness. I don't give a shit what goes on in this world. This is my economy. This is my reality. What I say is going to happen is what's going to happen. Period. End of story. It doesn't matter. I will refuse to sell my dreams out to anybody else's fucking philosophy. How many of you should be dead right now? You can think about one time in which you shouldn't be alive. Like, dude, I can't believe I dodged that bullet. I can't believe that car didn't hit me. I can't believe I didn't overdose on that. I can't believe that didn't happen, because if it did, 1 inch to the left, 1 inch to the right, I'd be dead right now. Guys, why has God got you here? Because He is going to use you as a weapon. Everybody write this down. Turn your wounds into your weapons. You know, dude, so many of you could be great, but you can't change. You know why? Because instead of changing to be great, you're just conforming. Am I right? When you don't settle, will there be conflict? Yes or no? You bet your ass there will be. Okay? When you decide to leave everybody in your life that doesn't believe in you, there'll be conflict. Do you guys want to be great and go to another level? Okay, right now, I want you to write this down. Audit everyone in your life, audit everything in your life. Today, you're going to make some decisions. Who and what are we going to get rid of? Who and what are we going to, we're going to audit our life. What I've learned is that most of you in here, you're not being influenced by someone on the outside who's fucking your life up. It's you self-sabotaging your fucking life. Whose fault is it? Yours. You screwed up your own life. Everybody write this down. Law number 2, don't self-sabotage your own life. Self-sabotage is what I see happening in the world right now. Now listen to me. When I tell you this today and you write it on that piece of paper, dude, you have to own this. You have to make this a part of your life. You don't have as much time as you think you have. So if you really want to do something great, wake the fuck up. Most people are underestimating the amount of effort that it's going to take to get the life they want. Our world is in a mental depression state right now because everybody's wrapped up into fucking society. Everybody's wrapped up in conforming. Everybody's wrapped up in it. And you guys need to pull them into your environment. We're going to need to audit all your friends. We're going to need to audit the people you hang out with, places you go. I used to be a pushover. Okay, my dad's a pushover. I was a pushover when I was younger, and I learned, dude, that I used to keep my mouth shut and I'd get walked all over. You've probably been through a stage like that in your life. It wasn't a good stage for me. I didn't like it. And so one day I just said, you know what? Screw this. I'm gonna believe what I'm gonna believe. I'm gonna call my own shots. I'm gonna stop being a crowd pleaser, and I'm gonna do things my way. And when I do that, everybody that walked all over me is gonna hate it. But I'm finally gonna become who I wanna become. Your family wants you to keep you safe. Your friends want you to stay safe. Nobody wants you to change. They've all put boundaries on you. This is not about them. Okay? Matter of fact, this problem is bigger than them. This is your problem. This is something that's inside of you that is stopping you. What if you died today and went to heaven and God told you, dude, you should have killed it. I set it all up for you. And you're like, yeah, it was my mom, my grandpa, my neighbor. You know, nobody at work supported me. My manager, he'll say, dude, it was none of those people. You want me to show you the person that stopped you? You want me to introduce you to them? And you're like, yeah, show me. And then he walks you over in the mirror, turns the light on and goes, look in there, that's you. You did all of this. You're the one that stopped you from everything. You're the problem. This truly is a movement about growing, and this isn't no bullshit. Like, everybody needs to understand this, okay? The world will know if you're fucking full of shit or not. The world will know if you're real. The world will know after time if you really take care of your wife, your kids, your family, your team, and all of those people like you said you do. Never retreat, never surrender, always stay in a state ready to attack, always, no matter what. Winners and leaders do consistently what others don't do occasionally. If you want to have a great life, you need to figure out how to do things more consistently. I can take if you're afraid of people, I can take if you're an introvert, because I am, and I stuttered and I didn't want to talk to people. I did all of these things. And because I hated my life and I hated the way I was raised and I hated the way things were, I was just sick of it. Like, I want to give my family a lifestyle I never had. Also, man, like, I want to fucking win, man. But I'm sick of fucking losing. I don't want to lose anymore. Guys, when I was young, I wore the same 2 pair of clothes every single day. When I was young, I've never held more than $5 at one time in my hand. When I was younger, until I was 18 years old, I was taught, stay out of jail, get a job. Dude, my whole life, I literally remember just nothing but rejection and people feeling sorry for me. Victimhood. My mom lives in a trailer. She's lived in a trailer her whole life. Now, I'm not bashing trailers. I'm just saying it is what it is. I didn't want to be trailers, okay? I wanted to have some nice stuff. I wanted to have nice cars with air conditioners in them and shit. You know, it's like we never had anything nice. I watched my dad buy me a truck when I was 16 years old. It was $400 cash. It was 19 different colors, had a hole in the floor. It was a 72 Chevy, 3 on the tree, and it barely ran. And I'm telling you, I remember I was like, God, Dad, that's a lot of money. I had this broke minimum wage mindset. I never believed I could have more. I want to find people that were broken like me. I want to find people that were lost like I was. I want to find people who have been betrayed. I want to find people who have given up belief on themselves. Those are my people, because those are the most dangerous people in the room. That's why you're getting your ass kicked, because you can't be bothered to do anything. And I love it. Thank you. I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't without you not doing anything. Dude, if you just get pissed off a little bit, if you just get stirred up, if you'd dude, listen, if you knew what kind of life sits on the other side of you waking up, you'd wake up. I'm ready to die. Like at any point in time, whether I live a long time or now, whenever I die, I don't want any fucking regrets. Not in any area of my life. So I'm just like, dude, like let's go hard, right? So I said, go to bed tired, right? Wake up fucking starving. I've been lied to my whole life. Or maybe I just didn't know the right information. But now that I know it, you're not gonna hold this son of a bitch down. So I got pissed off. I had controlled anger. You know what that means? That means I'm no longer gonna go through life drifting like everybody else. Screw the drifters. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna compete at a level that's insane until I get so good that I'm not even competing anymore. I'm just dissolving folks, which is what we're doing now. Also on top of that, I'm gonna stay delusional. I'm never gonna let somebody take up space in my head. I'm taking up space in everyone else's head. And I'm telling you right now, listen to me. I don't care what people think about me. Doesn't even faze me, and it shouldn't bother you either. Attack and never freaking retreat. You never surrender. I'd rather die than retreat. Why did God make us to be able to even do this? You know what's unhealthy? Is fucking living to the end of your life, right? Being comfortable, being put in a corner, being fed 3 times a day, had no fucking problems, and then sitting on a bedpan saying, I wish I fucking would've. I wish I could. Man, f that, dude. I'd rather live another 10 years, go hard as hell, and be a legend in my family, change as many people's lives as I can. My life actually counted. Dude, imagine this if your life didn't count. You just showed up, you did it, and it's over. No ways, man. Live a life that fucking counts. It's not about how long you live. It's about if you really live. I have something inside of me that says, I am God's child, I am His DNA, and I'm going to be the best. And if that's my dad and I'm his son, man, I'm a powerful sucker. So I'm gonna kill it. Think about it. Everybody thinks they got all the time in the world. And I look into your eyes and I see you guys abusing time. I see you guys just going through the motions. You're here to train. I know what you want. You want a successful life, but you're not intentionally paying attention. You're not consciously listening to what I'm saying right now. Is you're gonna run out of time and you're gonna wish you had more, and you screwed a lot of it off. I was voted the last to make it. What's your excuse? Dude, nobody will understand it. This is for you. So you start carrying yourself like this future truth person, like this is the future me. That's the truth. I'm gonna become that. So you start carrying yourself in that now. The last thing I want you to do is walk out of here, be the same person, and hope it's gonna change. We can make a decision right now that we are freaking made for more. So we're gonna go get it. A simple decision says, I am ready to go to war. And when people laugh and joke at people because they don't think they're gonna make it, they laughed at me, okay? Yeah, well now I'm laughing my way to the bank, okay? Because I didn't quit. And I want to tell you guys, the only way that you're gonna lose is if you quit. The only way you'll ever lose is if you quit. Every person in this room will get to where they want to go and further if they don't quit. Now you must audit the people you hang around with. You cannot get out of here and hang out with the wrong people. You guys need to think about all the fucking people that don't believe in you right now and all the people who truly think you guys ain't gonna amount to shit. Okay? And you guys need to fucking carry that shit around in a bag. And at any point you take your foot off the gas, you need to pour gasoline down your fucking throat. I mean it. And it needs to stir your ass up. If it doesn't bother, people say it doesn't bother me when people talk shit. No, it fucking bothers me. And I'm gonna burn their eyes out with my winning, okay? And I want you guys to torture your haters with your success. I want you to intentionally make sure they see you win and win at a big level. Become crazy. If you want to win, I'm gonna make it really fucking simple. You're going to have to be psycho crazy. Do you believe me? Some of you, you're an introvert and you're shy like me. Time to fucking change. I had to. I'm so glad I made the decision. I trained my ass off until I learned what I was doing so good. I forgot I was an introvert. I forgot I was shy. I live a magical life. I really do. You know why? Because I choose to live it. There was a time where I had a victim mentality, right? There was a time that I didn't believe in myself. There was a time I was in a dark place and I made excuses. There was a time that I really didn't take care of myself and I didn't love myself like I should. There was a time that there was people that supported me, right? And I treated those people like shit. And then the people who didn't support me, I kissed their ass because I wanted to be accepted. All of those things happened because I was just letting time go by. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna tell you this, life is real and it's actually really cool. And one of the things that you guys can all have is every single thing that you want in your life and more. You can have it, I swear. But you gotta think about this, if I only knew, right? And I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. If I could show you guys what your damn future would look like if you pull your head out of your, you would. If I could show you financially what freedom really looked like, if you would consciously pay attention tomorrow and tonight when I'm talking to you, and every day for the rest of your life to realize that the fact that you woke up, you're blessed and you need to be grateful. Number one, you need to believe what you want to do is possible. You, notice I underline that, you need to believe what you want to do is possible, not me, you need to believe it. And then number two, you need to decide that you want to do it. When you decide that what you want to do is possible and you make that decision and that mindset shift, man, it's over. You have to decide that you want to do it. And listen, don't make I'm going to the gym next year to work out, and then you made it for 30 days and you stopped. Or you did it for 3 months and then something else came in the way. No, I'm talking about a lifelong shift until you retire. I'm going to tell you, there are no shortcuts in life. Okay, there's the only way to make it is the long way, which is do it right, build it slow, build a foundation on rock. And when we do that and other people haven't taken the time to do it, well, they think that there's shortcuts. And the shortcuts that they want to choose are to try to pull up stuff from our past or do whatever. Listen, if I wouldn't have gone through all that stuff when I was younger, I wouldn't have the company I have today. I wouldn't lead the way I do today. I wouldn't believe the way I believe today. How many of you at some point in your life said you were going to do something big, and then what you did is you stopped, you quit, You did. Someone didn't make you quit. No one can make you quit. Am I correct? No one can make you quit. Only you can quit. So number one, if you want to win, you better believe that you're worth it. So one of the things that I believe is that I'm worth it. And there was a time in my life that I didn't believe that. We're recreating our DNA. We're recreating what we think life should look like. And you know what? It's working. And we don't let anything in our mind, nothing. We guard our mind at all times. You come around me, you're negative, I'm done with you. You know what you want. Now I'm gonna ask you a question. If you wrote down on a piece of paper what you really wanted and became concrete, crystal clear, you probably have some people tell you you can't do it. Am I right? Matter of fact, I'd be willing to bet 100% of the people that you know in your life would tell you it's not possible. And I mean 100. And that includes your husband, your wife, your kids, and all that. If you're gonna dream, dream big. If you're gonna go big. Don't settle, right? You guys wanna be like everybody else and be a sheep, or you wanna be a lion? If you're going through hell, look, man, God made you to get ready to do some big stuff in life. He needs people that are broken to fix broken people. What if my kids find out one time what I did bad? What if, dude, listen to me, that's part of your story. God forgives you for everything you've done. All the things that have happened to you bad in your life are preparing you and getting you ready for what you're gonna go through next. You know what I want for all of you? I want you guys to all decide to set the tone, set the standard, set the pace, and set the example. Listen to me. There's a reason why some people are getting in life what you guys are after, but you can't freaking get it. Wake up. Don't play casually anymore. Now listen to me. Some of you think this is a hype game. You're stupid. You're stupid, man. I can't even sleep. God gave me a dream just like He gave you one. I ain't taking it out of my head and going back to work and being average. I'm fighting for it. Are you the very best there is? And if you're not, will you become it, or will you go and try another job? If you're gonna get anything great in this life, you're gonna have to become a freaking savage. The first thing to change is to say, I don't care anymore about what anyone thinks about me. I only care about, am I working my plan, and am I doing what I wanna do? The reason why the 99% don't do it is because it's comfortable to not work your plan. It is very uncomfortable to work your plan because your plan was made to make you successful, and only uncomfortable shit being done gets you successful. Uncomfort pays. Comfort kills. Uncomfort pays. Comfort kills. Here's what I'll tell you. I need you to decide today, without anyone else around, who are you going to be? What is the plan going to be? And what's life going to look like from now on? And you're going to attack. And anybody that aligns with that mission can roll with you. And anybody that doesn't, I'm out. You guys aren't kids anymore. This isn't recess. You're an adult. This is your life. Quit wasting it. Who wants to wait 20 years to get what they want, or who wants it right now? I believe in the right now. I like fast wins. If you know anything about closers and salespeople, I want it now. I don't want to wait. I don't want to let my family down anymore. Think about this real quick. People move for fear of loss or want for gain. That's it. You're either in this room because you want something and you don't have it. I got more money in the bank than I deserve. And what? How? Dude, listen, my mom left when I was 2 years old. This isn't a victim story, but I want you to know, in case inside you're counting yourself out right now, you're an idiot. Listen up. People with the highest threshold of pain are capable of handling the most. That's the way this works. Mom rolled out when I was 2, 5 brothers and sister. We were taught to think small. No wealthy people in our family, ever. 2 pairs of clothes growing up. Dude, I was taught to think small, and nobody talked to me about this that you're doing in this room. But the day they did, and I got a little bit of that wisdom, I said, dude, it's fucking over, man. I didn't even know this was capable. I didn't know we could do this. And that's why these rooms, listen to me, the decision, where are you at, where you want to go, what are you willing to sacrifice is what I'm after today. I don't don't want you to get motivated. That only lasts a week and it's over. I want you to create a new mindset. Hijack my thinking. Every one of you, you want it all? Still the way I think. Take it. You don't have to be me. You just take the way I think, and if you got the balls to steal it, you're going to crush everyone. And you're going to give your family a life in which is amazing. Over my dead body, will I let you stay the same? I am here today to tell you that you can change and have everything you want in your life. From your relationships, to your children looking up to you, to being physically fit, and it's going to be hard as but not making it, it's hard too. So what are we going to do? Which heart are we going to choose? Test days. How you wake up when the sun don't shine, when you just lost your best customers.
Do it. But I was going to say, being scared, let's talk about something else. I am scared. You know what I'm afraid of? I'm afraid of going backwards. So I work scared every single day, and that's why I work so freaking hard, and that's why I give so much energy and passion, so much love to the people that we train, the people that we do business with and our clients that other companies don't get, because I am scared. And I'm afraid that for some reason, if I don't give it all I got and I don't stay sharp and I don't keep learning, and I don't keep creating and reinventing myself, guess what? Well, I will go backwards. So I say, don't be scared, right? One thing that scares you the most, do it. Number two, live scared.
Yeah.
Okay? Don't go backwards.
Dude, listen, who's gonna protect your family when something goes down? Yeah, you are. Who has the power to change your family's entire generational influence, habits, wealth, and everything? And by the way, I want to share something with you. I'm not in this for generational wealth. I ain't trying to give my kids a bunch of money. I'm trying to give them the freaking habits. I need you guys to level your asses up, because even if you make it and you give your kids your money, guess what, dude? They're just gonna blow it. Give them the freaking habits. Screw the money. You know your problem? You let you slide. That's your freaking problem. It ain't your team's fault, it's your fault. Everything is your fault. Everything is your fault. Everything is your fault. When I get fired up, you don't understand. It's because you're fucking asleep. You're asleep, man. You're not intense. You have no energy. You're getting your ass kicked. You're fucking broke. Well, dude, do you want to change? Like, do you want to earn more? You got to be different, man. Guys, like, this is it. Like, do you want to be the same fucking you, or do you want to change? Okay, man. Like, dude, kill the old you. Kill it. Kill that motherfucker. All you got to do is get better. That's all you got to do is go bigger and get better. That's it. Is everybody capable of doing this? Fuck yes.
You know how it happened? You stayed relentless. You had a delusional belief, which means no one else could convince you otherwise. A delusional belief that you were going to make this happen, and that was it. And by the way, that's that self-love, that belief, and that deal that you have to carry that all successful people have. Because people are going to try to talk you out of your dreams every single day.
Stay sold on me. Stay sold on me. You're going to have things that are going to come up. They're going to slap you in the face. You're going to have people reject you. You're going to have business deals fall through. You're going to have a buddy burn you. You're going to lose all your money. You're literally going to have the worst day, worst month, worst night you've ever imagined. Stay sold on you. Okay, I remember there was a time in my business where, you know, it wasn't this story today of me telling you how great everything was. It was the grind. And I didn't want to, you know, tell anybody about this awful time, but I'm telling you because you're going to have some of these days. I stay sold on me. I didn't sell out. I stay sold. Okay, and because I was sold on me, I persevered, I pushed through. The next day I woke up again. I was excited. Doubt is a traitor. I attacked, and I continue to kill it. It's a decision. There's no fairy tale dust. I'm not better than you. You're not better than me. We're all the same. But some of us can make decisions, and some of us can't make decisions. Who are you going to let stop you? Some of you, it's going to be you. You will quit along the way. And when you quit, you took you out. The reason why you never made it to where you wanted to is because you're a quitter. And you know what? 10 years from now, all those people that said you weren't going to make it, they're right. They're dead right. and they're gonna laugh in your face, and you deserve it. Or you can be like me, and you can say, fuck that. Fuck that, dude. I am not gonna be like fucking society. Society wants you to fucking burn. It wants you to fucking be a loser. It wants you to be lazy. It wants you to feel sorry for yourself. It wants you to be a coward. Okay? No fucking way.
You have no idea what you're capable of. And I mean no idea, okay? And I know I keep saying that in a few short years you could change your life, okay? I don't know how old you are when you're watching this or listening to this, but I was 39 years old, okay? 39 years old. And literally, I realized that, like, if I was to die right now, like, I'm not good. Like, I'm not good. Like, I'm not happy. Like, I made some money, but like, I'm not proud of me. I ain't done anything. I really, truly didn't do anything. I said that term in the beginning, that people that come from nothing can end up with the most. I really, truly believe that your problems that you have are really not big problems. They're really not, okay? You just need someone to tell you they're not that big, because we get in our own head and we try to tear ourselves down. People are their own greatest asset or their worst enemy. It's just the truth. And 99% of us, we're our own worst enemy.
Enjoy the state of discomfort. You know, I hear all this shit about enjoy the suck, enjoy the suffer. Do you guys hear people say that? Like, lean into the pain, enjoy the suffering. Dude, I don't know about you guys, but I'm fucking like, I love discomfort. Discomfort isn't uncomfortable. You know what's discomfort? Who in here is going backwards on their year-to-date this year? That's fucking uncomfortable. Okay? You know what's uncomfortable? Going home and explaining to my wife that we gotta fucking tighten up. Okay? That pisses me off. And some of you, it doesn't piss you off.
You know, your why's different than mine, but I got a why I show up, why I would want to train, why I would want to work, why there's 60 minutes in an hour, I'd want to work every minute in that hour. Why? If I don't have that why together, wipe it all out. Alter your identity. Alter your identity, recreate yourself right freaking now. Watch this. So number one, all the experiences you've ever been through in your life, all the things that people said. The elephant, right? They tied its leg, they staked it in the ground when it was a baby. As it got big, it could easily rip the stake out of the ground and run away, but it's got a damn leash on it. Look, performance equals knowledge minus leashes. You know what that means? You want performance, I'll give you all the knowledge, but if you got leashes in your head and you don't believe that that can happen for you, minus the knowledge is gone now because you got a leash, man. You got to unlock. What if I say, well, what if I do it and it don't work? Well, dude, winners say, I can't afford to be in the same place next year and it not work. I can't afford for that to happen. The cost is too great for me not to do it. If I started working at 18 and I'm 40 years old now, and I've been working for 22 years, or I'm 30 years old and working for 12 years, and I've got 50 grand in the bank, dude, you've managed to save $3,000 a year since you're 18 years old. Are you ever going to retire? Recreate. My gosh. Reinvent yourself, man. Look, who you are now is not who you're supposed to end up to be. Self-improve every day. Most people self-improve just enough to make a $250,000, $1 million, and then they slow down. I'm not slowing down. You know why? Because this universe is very giving. It'll give you whatever you want. All of it. But every single day you got to get sharper. Okay? So I believe in skill stacking. I believe in totally recreating. I believe you have to reinvent yourself every day. No bullshit.
No social media talk here. Every day you need to get better. Why? Because your children need to look up to you to be their hero. If not, they're going to find another one. You'll come home one day and you'll realize that you're not your kid's hero no more. Why? Because someone else leveled up while you weren't. You're distracted. Your wife doesn't admire you no more. Okay, my wife admires me. You know why? Because I remember there was a day when she didn't. And it drove me crazy. I was just an average guy. Better than most, but still average. By the way, in order to become that leader, I'm just going to tell you, you got to totally recreate. Because if you're not willing to do that, you can never become this man. It'll just be a dream. And that's why a lot of people never get their dreams. They don't change.
So our goal is that I want to make enough noise and shake people to death so they can realize that, look, your wife deserves more. Your kids, listen to me, if you won't do it for you, do it for your kids. Your kids are going to have, they're back against the wall, they're going to have some tough stuff happen, but they're going to say, Mom and Dad push through this. They're our blood. We can do it too. But guess what? You freaking quit. So will they.
You self-develop so fast. You self-develop every day. Most people, they want to make just enough money to pay their house off, to pay their bills, to get the car they want. And once they get it, they'll get enough stories to tell, they'll read enough books, they'll take enough courses to get them to where they want to be. I call that a standard. And then they slow down. I'm never going to slow down. And neither are you. You know why? Because it's disrespectful to the people who look up to us. A coach never stops learning. And once you stop progress in your life, like you die. Here's what I want you to understand. Every day, you got 60 to 70,000 thoughts going through your head a day, and 80% of them are negative. You guys got me? Okay, do me a favor. We're gonna clean your freaking mouth out. We're gonna clean your brain out. We're gonna reprogram. Everybody write that down. I'm gonna reprogram you. Matter of fact, write brainwash. You know, because they say the news brainwashes people to be afraid and scared. Am I right? Yeah, well, I'm gonna brainwash you to feel powerful. I'm gonna brainwash you to have a delusional belief, which is the #1 rule to selling, that you can have whatever you want. And all I need to ask is, do you believe it? Because listen to me. You can get hype, you can say, I believe it, you can do all this stuff. The way that you operate tells me what you believe. If in the last 30 seconds of your life you were gonna die, and you knew you were, you just got in a car wreck and you knew you were going out, who would you think about? In the last 30 seconds of your life, see, this is hard to answer, isn't it? Why? This should be the easiest thing to answer. The reason why so many people are broke is because they're busy. Productive equals paid, busy equals broke. You want to live a life worth living? You want to be a legend? You want to go out? What's important to you? Listen, what's important to me don't have to be important to him. You know what I'm saying? And who he is right now doesn't have to be who he's going to be next year or who he'll be in 3 months from now. Does that make sense? A lot of people, they can't find their own identity. And by the way, your identity develops and evolves every day. If you really aspire to change people's lives, and really aspire to be a leader, you're going to have to change every day. Every time we meet, you're different. Your eyes look different. Dude, when you change, your eyes change colors. I can see in people's souls, and I can tell whether they're growing or they're dying. You can say hi to anybody when you walk by, and you can tell whether they love life and they have progress in it, or you can tell whether they're stuck and they're stagnant. You can tell whether they've been training and they're sharp. You can tell whether they're shaking people's hands and walking around and pouring love into people, or you can tell that they got that look on their face, what's in it for me? And this is transactional. You can tell really who's by your side. You can tell who really texts you and is checking in on you to see how you're doing. You can tell when somebody calls you, whether it's a chess game and there's something coming on in the future. If everybody would just become real, they would have everything they want and more, and everybody would be taken care of. Think about this. How many people just show up, consume content, they take in information, but then they don't change? Like, I want to level up, I want to get my financial statement bigger, I want to do this. Look, what are you looking for? The world's your library. If you know what you're looking for, it'll give you what you're looking for, am I right? What if you don't know what you're looking for? right? You're just a feather blowing around in the wind. You're just here, but you're not here. Because if you don't know what you want, you're just consuming information and it becomes entertainment. Does that make sense? And that's why social media just destroys people unless you know what you want. I'm going to explain patience to you. A mom walks into the doctor and she knows, as the motherly instinct, that something's wrong with her kid. You know what she does? She goes to the desk and the lady says, have a seat. It's going to be a few hours. She's got a motherly instinct that, you know what? Something ain't right with my kid. She kicks in the door, runs into the doctor, and says, I need a doctor to look at my kid now. I ain't waiting in that line. My kid ain't gonna die in this hospital today. Doctor comes out, looks at the kid and says, son of a... If you'd have waited 5 more minutes, your kid would have been dead. That mother knew to kick that effing door down and get their kid in that hospital. You hear me? It's your time. Do you guys feel the gut instinct in your stomach saying now's the time, if I'm going to really prove who I am to this company, to my team, to my family, to my customers, dude, to me, like now's the time. Am I right? I wish you guys could take 10%. Those that are willing to sacrifice are those that'll go to the next level. If there's no sacrifice, there's no next level. Would everybody agree? Yes. Okay, so what are you holding on to you need to give up? Most people, they think, well, what is it going to cost me? The question is, next time you ask, what is it going to cost me? What has it costed you already to not know? And I hate to say this because I've had a lot of success, and I thought success previously to me recreating, which I call it that term, and a lot of people think that that's nothing. Listen, that's everything. Okay, and the recreation that I created in my life, I've passed on that to other people's lives, and I've given that to my wife, and I've given that to my children, and that's the good stuff in life. The money is just a bonus. Success isn't income. See, what I see is I see a lot of people quitting early when it gets hard and everything in their life's about to change, or when they got a little more to go and they're going to get to where they've been wanting to go their whole life. Freaking quit. See, I never quit. I'll die before I quit. I'm not a quitter. Now, is it good to quit bad things in your life? Yes. But when you know you're on the right mission, so I want you to think right now, hey, am I on the right mission? Am I on the right path? Is this worth having? Is this good for me? Do I really want this? If so, this message is for you. How many people want a different life, but don't do anything different, right? That's kind of crazy, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? I mean, think about it. How many times do you see people that want different results that don't do anything different? By the way, if you want things to change, you have to change. Am I right? That's what I'm going to ask you guys to do. Listen, I want you to understand this. Look, I'm going to tell you this. Most people have opted out of winning, which means they've opted into losing. Why? Because they don't self-improve, they don't get any better. So what's success to you? So my goal is that in my younger years, I thought success meant a lot of money. I really did. I thought, man, hey, we came from nothing, we were broke. If we had money, we could have it all. Like that's what rich people had. They had great lives because they had money. The only difference between me and rich people was money. No, there was a certain mindset. And by the way, some rich people don't have that mindset. And that's the reason why they give it all back, or that's the reason why they stay rich but they lose their marriages. That's why they're rich and their kids look up to other people as their heroes. That's why they're rich and they look in the mirror and they hate who they are. I despised rich people my whole life. I hated them. I remember walking into church when I was younger and I wanted to give my life over to God. I was looking for something, and I remember a lady looking at me up and down, and she just looked at me like, who are you? Because I wasn't dressed right to be there. And I remember, I was like, dude, I ain't never going to church again. I remember the way that rich people, when I was younger, because we were poor, would look at us because we were poor. And so I was like, I hate rich people. I was real quick. I mean, I'm sure you guys have made judgments on people. Really what I learned is success. It's so much. And once my wife got me to realize what it really is, number one, it is being healthy. Because if right now you guys had $10 million in the bank, if you went to the doctor and he told you had cancer, would you give up the $10 million to be healthy again? Yes or no?
Yes.
So what's more important, money or your health?
No.
Okay, do you guys solve problems for a living? Yes or no?
Yes.
If you know that your health's important to you, how many of you guys right now haven't solved the own health problem that you have? Let the other guys quit. That means let them quit. Let them go. Let them get out of the game. Who cares? When it gets hard and you're tired, which is what I put next, when you're tired and you want to just quit and give out, they're getting tired too. You know what I love? Who's going to quit? Well, number one, if you make a choice right now on this video that I will never quit, what I want, what my goals are, what I'm after, what's being successful and me being happy means to me, that's what I want, I'm not going to quit until I get that. Ever. I will never quit, and then I'll protect it until I die. Okay? And keep elevating. If you'll make this decision right now, you will be unstoppable. You will be unbeatable. And I don't care how many times you fail, you will get to where you want to go. Let the other guys quit. And by the way, I want you to understand this. When it gets hard and you want to quit and you want to get out, guess what? You're not. They're going to quit. I'm going to ask you a question. Can you get what you want? Yeah, but you communicate like and you're scared. That's why you don't get what you want. You guys get me? Yeah. You guys are chickens. I see people walking in here, dude, unlock. Like unlock. I see people walking in here, how to introduce themselves to anybody. Do you guys understand where money comes from? Do you? I know there's problems in life, and there's no problem that's too big for me. I'll fucking smash any problem. Okay? A lot of people don't want to work. They're lazy. A lot of you guys have laziness inside of you. You don't like that shit. I ain't playing and I ain't stopping, and neither are you. You're just getting warmed up on your journey. You just got woke up. There's a guy inside of you. Get out of the shallow end. Go to the deep end and freaking where there's no safety zone. You got to run from safety. Yes, if you don't like you, ain't nobody gonna like you, okay? And I want to tell you this, by the way, people are like, hey Andy, that's vain. You think high of yourself. Guys, let me tell you this, if somebody doesn't want good things for you, and they don't want you to think good of yourself and love yourself, they're not your friend. I mean, do you get that? Like if somebody's like, hey, you're too vain, listen to me. I should believe in myself. I've never seen a professional athlete not have confidence. Do they gotta have confidence to take the game-winning shot? Yeah? You look up to them, right? You like watching them make the big plays, right? You like watching them make the big plays, but could they make those big plays without being confident? Without believing in themselves? Well, how the heck can you believe in yourself if you don't like who you are, okay? And I'm gonna tell you something. I want you to make a decision on this video right now. Would you stay in a relationship with somebody that constantly lied to you? If they lied to you all the time, would you stay in a relationship with them? Well, the answer is no, you wouldn't. So I'm gonna ask you this. You wanna know why some of you don't like yourself? It's because you lie to yourself every single day. You keep telling yourself, oh, this is the new me. Oh, I'm going to restart now. Oh, man, I'm going to change my life. No, you're not. Oh, I'm going to wake up for the gym. No, you're not. You're not, because you aren't going to do it. You keep lying to yourself, so you don't believe yourself anymore. I'm going to give you a fresh chance right now to restart. Another opportunity to recreate right now on this video. Don't you ever lie to yourself again. Here today, testing mediocrity, the old life that's calling you back and the new life that's calling you forward. You have to stay crazy. You have to stay psycho. You have to stay stirred up. You have to immerse yourself in pain and in uncomfort and take pleasure in being in that place. Know it's going to be hard, and know that you live for hard.
Every single day, man, you got a decision, you got a choice. Are you gonna put the work in? You know why so many people don't make it? Because they won't put the work in. Like, that's it, right? Fix your own problems. We don't need to fix you. We trust you. Fix your own problems. You're being lazy? Stop being lazy. You're not dialing? Start dialing. You're not bringing the heat? Bring the heat. You're not working late at night? Work late at night. You're not going to the gym? Go to the gym. You're not working out hard at the gym? Put your phone down. Stop. Hammer that gym out. A man and a warrior are two different people, okay? A man can take care of his family, but a warrior can protect his family and take care of his family. Yeah. Okay, and his people, and his team. I'm all about getting that money, but I'm gonna tell you this shit ain't right. You ain't gonna get the life you want. You're not gonna get money. You're not gonna get success, and you're gonna die unfulfilled. It's just a truth. He told me exactly what I needed to hear. What? Dude, you need to tell yourself exactly what you need to hear. Quit walking around like, who's going to give me the next answer? You're the answer. You're the answer. And guess what, guys? Get pissed off. Stay stirred up. Go crazy. I want all of you to go crazy. Dress nicer. Look better. Be the elite. I always say this, you're going to know my fucking name. You know how you're going to know it? Because you can't fucking beat me. You may be stronger than me. You may fucking be more talented than me. But I stay hungry while you're fucking eating. That's the fucking problem. I don't fucking have seasons. Spring, summer, fucking fall. My reasons are too big to have fucking seasons. I fucking attack. 24/7, 365, every fucking day.
If I fell and lose, I grow. That's it. And some of you in here, you're great. And some of you in here right now, you don't think that you're worth it. Bradley always says, you'll never out-earn your own self-worth. Do you get that? Yeah. Who in here has been through the grinder before in their life and had something happen? I don't know your story. I don't know it. But I know some of your stories. Okay? And the people around you don't want to see you win. Do you hear me? If you're making $1 million a year, let's do 2. Let's do 2. If you're making 1, can you make 2? Yes. If you're making 10, can you make 11? Yes. If you're making 100, can you make 200? Yes. Is there ever a limit? No. Good. Now that we got that out of the way, the only people in here that have limitations are those that put limitations on themselves. I want you to decide. You going to around like you've been doing with everything else in your life? Or are you going to show up today to change? Are you where you need to be? Do you have everything you want? So in this life, this is your life, you'll get 1, not 2. You will either, which means you're going to make a choice, go after and chase everything you've ever wanted. And yes, spiritually be strong, and yes, have the best marriage in the world, and yes, be a great parent, and yes, be in great physical shape. All that, or this is what's going to happen. You will settle like everyone else for everything you currently have. I'm going to ask you a question. If you died with what you currently have, I know you say, Andy, I'm grateful. Okay, I'm humble. If that's what I had to have, well, number one, that's not what you have to have. Okay, you can go get as much as you want. By the way, you can break generational curses. You can create generational influence. You can be somebody powerful in your family. You can make your last name matter. But remember this, in order to be remembered, you have to do something worth being remembered. I want you to be driven. Driven means you have a purpose. Write this down. People don't burn out, they lose their purpose. Why are you here? Write that down. Why are you here? Are you here because you want to make money? You guys know you guys can all build your name. Okay? You know, this is the time. Listen to me. If you do this right, which is doing what right, decide when you get out of here to work harder than you've ever worked in your entire life, change your schedule and work a schedule like winners work. Put your pride and your ego down. I don't give a who you are right now. What I care is who you're becoming. You get it? Okay? So if you're in here, you're dead, Eon, broke, and you're on zero, good. You're going to run with that feeling until you die. Even when you're a multi-billionaire, you still run like you're broke with a chip on your shoulder. You feel me? Because you give that up, you're done. Somebody that has this is going to kick your ass. Because you got this on a ride feeling, and they're going to bust your ass and you feel like you've arrived. We never arrive. There is no top to the mountain. No tops. No lids, no limits, no nothing. Only the ones that we put on ourselves. This isn't a motivation game. This is the way salespeople live. See, when you settle, when you don't give all you got, when you don't chase big dreams, eventually as you go to let off the gas, which is what you're doing when you settle, someone else is ramming up that gas. If you don't mow your lawn, someone else is going to come mow it for you. If you don't take care of your wife, someone else is going to take care of you. If you don't take care of your kids, they're going to choose somebody else as their hero. If you don't be number one at your job and keep getting better and have the growth mindset and keep growing, guess what? They're going to replace you and find somebody else. And by the way, if it's your business, you own your own company right now, I'm going to ask you a question. Let's just pretend for a minute that you actually wanted to grow a great business. Would you settle? No ways. You'd be constantly evolving. So I want you to think about this real quick. What is your mindset like? Is it the red pill? Is it the blue pill? Is it the growth mindset? Is it the fixed mindset? Is settle on your current situation, or is it to go after everything that you've ever wanted? Okay? And no one's gonna tell you you're that person. You have to tell yourself that person. You are self-made, self-created. Self. You can get whatever you want. All the money will follow all these things. But if you're chasing just money, you'll live a useless life. Seriously, you'll be so unfulfilled. I see guys like, I just want to make more money. I'm like, you don't get it, dude. And by the way, that's okay. We don't need, look, we'll teach those guys how to make skill and then go on their way. But you guys here want to recreate, dude, now's the time. Okay, I want to tell you something. Listen to me. I don't care what you've been through. All that pain, those that are the most tolerant to pain will win the most. You feel me?
Yes.
Okay? Think about it. Heroes go 5 minutes longer.
Yeah.
Okay? Heroes can take 2 more objections. Cowards leave early. Because I want to talk to you, what inspired me to go become the best in the world was me looking in the mirror and seeing a different man. You know what I did? I decided to get into fitness and get in shape, and I decided that if I could look in the mirror and see a different man, I could start pretending to be somebody different. In the beginning, it was a lie. I really wasn't a badass. Some of you, like your next journey to going to higher success will be to exercise and to work out. By the way, when you work out, you're in a better mood for the next 12 hours, okay? My life changed when my wife told me, dude, you're getting fat, you're getting comfortable, you're better than this. And dude, when she told me that, I got pissed. I needed to get pissed to change. I thank God every day for her having the courage to tell me the truth. Said, that's it. I went in the garage, I grinded for a couple hours, I worked out, and dude, when I was done working out, dude, I actually felt better. I go, this is it. This is it. This is what I have to do. This is what I have to do. Until I die, I have to stay obsessed and understand that my therapy and my medicine is this gym. I actually talk about coaching and sales on my platform, but when I'm with people, all I talk about is fitness. Every time someone comes up to me and says they want to change their life, I automatically go to fitness. Do you know why? because it made the biggest impact in my life. I decided to choose health over money. This is a tough one. Okay, if I told anybody right now, I said, you want to get rich? Put your health first. Have the courage like I did. You don't have to quit your job. I already said that. I'm not asking anybody to quit their job. I wanted to change my life. You know, like some of you right now, you don't have what you want, so you walk around all day long thinking about what you don't have, what you don't, and you're freaking depressed. I run around all day long now, and I'm so fired up because I'm physically healthy that, dude, like nothing bothers me. As long as I wake up before the sun comes up and I hit that gym, I keep my body fat lean. I'm 43. As long as I have a six-pack, I'm good. I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm not big, but I'm an adult, and adults that are in shape don't fucking exist anymore. Am I right? Dude, 70% of the world is obese. My family is all fat, okay? Like my family. So like you need to know that like the minute that I quit doing all these things that I'm talking about, like I know where I'm going. So I have to take care of this. For all those people that got mad at me, that aren't in great shape, you know, can I ask you a question? What kind of message are you delivering over to your kids? I mean, right now, if one of your kids got diagnosed with diabetes because they were fat and out of shape, and you let them eat whatever they wanted, like who did that? And here you are getting mad at somebody that's actually just trying to tell you that like, hey, you know, maybe this is important. And hey, maybe you don't go to the extreme of a six-pack, but how about we keep you around for another 40 years? How about we be a good example? What does it do for our kids when the parents stay in shape? I mean, I'm just gonna ask a question, future reference. Do you want your kids to have heart disease when they grow up? Do you want your kids to have diseases that they get from eating crappy food, from being obese, from being over? Do you want your kids to be a part of that? Yes or no? If the answer is no, then dude, you have to lead the way for your children. Yeah. You take on a big amount of stress. And you may say, I'm stress-free. You probably stack on way too many projects, way too often, all that. You know why? Because you love solving problems and you love the grind. What do you think that does to your heart when you put all these things on? You gotta have a healthy freaking heart. Yeah. So if you're gonna do big stuff, you're going to have to be internally healthy. Hey, the six-pack and the great body and all that stuff, like, man, that's just like icing. Yeah, that's like icing on the cake. The cake is the good heart. The cake is not getting dementia when we get older. Because I tried it every other way. You have to go in the gym. You have to suffer. You have to sacrifice. You have to be aware of you. I want you guys to look in the mirror and be proud of who you are. You keep that chip on your shoulder and you go back to zero every freaking day of your life. Now I want you to think about something, okay? I said keep that chip. What's that mean? I got a chip on my shoulder where every single day I'm trying to prove to my wife, my kids, my team, God, everybody in the world, and myself who I am, what I can do, and there's no lids on my life, no limits, and I'm going to the next level, baby, and I ain't never going backwards. Imagine that, doing it every day? What? You're saying I can't do it anymore for 2 weeks and then quit? Most of you in here, you're quitters. You know why you're never gonna fucking make it? Is because you quit. You fucking quit. I don't even need to beat you. You fucking beat you. You beat yourself. Nobody's ruining your life. Nobody's self-sabotaging you. Nobody's fucking you up. The market is dying to pay you. You're fucking weak. All I want to do every day is become a better human being. All I want to do is teach other people to become better people. I want to teach them not to lie. I want to teach them to tell the truth and to do the right thing. Now, I need you to understand this, okay? Nobody's perfect in this world. Everybody's gonna lie at some point. Everybody's gonna make a mistake at some point. My goal with you and with myself is from this point forward in our life, I want us to make a commitment together, and this is how we're gonna crush everybody. You ready? Number one, we're gonna keep our word, okay? We're gonna keep our word. That means what we say we're going to do, we're gonna do. You got things going on in your life right now that need to be fixed, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Whose fault is it?
Mine.
That's right. Most of you in here right now, you want to fucking blame someone else for everything going wrong. You're the problem. Are you guys ready to really learn how to be a great leader now?
Yes.
Most people fucking don't. Most people don't feel like fucking participating or growing or changing or being aware or being present. You see the problem? Hey, and I'm not a dick. I want that guy to change, but somebody needs to hold his fucking ass accountable. Does that make sense? Yeah. You know what I do as a leader? I hold myself accountable and I hold other people accountable. And if people don't like you, fuck them. Listen, you guys got to call your shots. Look, dude, if you go into a fight and you think you're going to lose, you're going to lose. Am I right? If you go into a fight and you think you're going to lose, you're going to get knocked out. Yes. You can never doubt yourself. Never. How many of you right now, guess what, are a little bit comfortable? Okay? Burn that. Burn that. Guys, I want to say this. Stay starving. Not stay hungry. Stay starving. Guys, how do you stay starving? Well, you got to have something in front of you that you're chasing. Listen, I have a vision of who I want to be in front of me at all times. And I take inventory of that daily. And I wonder, am I becoming that guy? Or did I stall out? Right? Like, am I in neutral right now? Or am I in fifth gear? Or some of you are in reverse. Don't be a crowd pleaser. Everybody listen to me. Don't be a fucking ass kisser. Live a life that counts and call your own shot. I need everybody in this room today to write down a fucking dream that they want. Guess what? You don't have a big fucking dream? I'm gonna beat your fucking ass. I'm gonna smoke you. You know why? Because you're gonna hit your little baby bitch fucking dream and then you're gonna quit working. And you're gonna run around and talk shit like you fucking made it. Now you're gonna be the next influencer telling everybody how you fucking won. No fucking way. You're gonna create a big fucking dream, and then there's another big dream after that one, and then there's another motherfucking mountain, and then there's another motherfucking mountain, and then we'll fucking die one day. That's the life. Is you're asleep. Nobody can change you because you won't change. You know what to do, but you don't do what you know. What value is it to try to teach somebody who's uncoachable? And you can have different things in your life that you've always wanted. And some of you are like, dude, I can get more things. You don't get more things. You become a different person. And that different person is capable of getting different things. The same you will get the same you got now. Dude, you don't shift on me, I can't get you anything different. I can't get you a better relationship with your wife. I can't make your kids look at you differently. I can't make you look in the mirror at yourself and see yourself differently. And you think someone else is going to see you differently and they're going to pay you more money? You're an idiot. See, there's a lot of fake ass people in this world that try to teach people bullshit, science, say this word, do that. No, you change. You change, everything changes. A man changes, his whole household changes. A husband changes, his wife follows next, she changes. But you can't go tell her, hey, you need to change. She ain't gonna change, dude. You change first. Dude, you have no idea how dangerous you are. You know what? I cared what everybody thought about me. Everybody. I see so many of you in here that don't believe in yourself. I see some of you in here right now, when we say like 7 figures, 8 figures, 9 figures, you don't fucking believe that. You don't believe that you're capable of that. Dude, why would you ever not believe in yourself? Yeah, everything in my life, which was what makes me happy, I was giving up to try to be successful. And I want to tell you this, you guys can have it all. You guys get that? But you got to totally recreate, and you got to understand this. There's only one thing in this life you got to manage, and that's you. It's the only thing you got to freaking manage. And if you can pull this off and you can do this in your life, then you can show millions of other people how to do this in their life. You'll die a legend, guaranteed. But you know why people can't pull this off? Because you're going to find problems that you have in your life, and it's going to be hard to fix those problems, but you'd rather choose that problem and just stay in that hard instead of going to war to try to fix that. I went to war. I got sick in the head and I went crazy. It was the last time I was going to let her down. Last time. Who in here wants to be successful? Raise your hand. Okay, but who in here can be successful if you don't take action when you know you need to take action? None of you. The difference between average people and successful people is successful people do what it takes when they get an opportunity to do something, okay? Dude, a lot of you in here right now, you're consuming, you're not a contributor. You're not contributing to your own life, you're literally a consumer. If it's easy, you'll do it. If it's complicated, you won't. You've got to change. If you don't change, nothing will change. I wanted to be a different man to my wife. So you know what I did? I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, I'm going to totally recreate. I wanted to take my mind, which is the most important thing in this world, and I wanted to make it the strongest thing ever. And I wanted to make sure my foundation was clear what I wanted. I wanted the best family in the world. I wanted to fight for myself. Listen, some of you guys ain't ready to fight. Okay? I was ready to die and ready to fight that life. I was never going to feel devastated again by having her tell me that I let her down again. And I knew I was letting my kids down. And some of you guys, you're younger, so you haven't let anybody down yet, but you're letting yourself down. And I looked at it, and single thing that I seemed to get, it just would fall through my fingers, right? Because my shit was all wrong. I was all so lost up here. And I was chasing a bunch of people that were teaching me just to chase money. Listen, we're gonna make you guys rich. But in order to get rich first, you're gonna have to get this strong, really strong. And you're gonna have to become you, and no one else can change you. No one. You can't be influenced by anyone else. You're the influencer for you. The strongest influencer in your life will always be you, because you talk to yourself all day, every day. And what I realized is that I was being a coward inside. And I was listening to other people that were telling me I couldn't do that. That idea is stupid. You can't make that. And I'm just telling you, dude, I was so lost. So I decided to never be lost again, and I totally recreated. Now I want to tell you something, money isn't why we're here. We're here to become the motherfucker that gets it all. Am I right? That's why we're here. We're here to get it all. I don't want you to just get money and then hate who you are, get fat, and leave your family. Do you get me? I'm going to show you a life you never imagined. You want that? Okay, in order to get it, what has to happen? One thing. Yep, you got to change. You got to change today. If you want that life, you have to change. If you're here to get some more information, is there more information on the internet than you know what to do with? Why isn't everybody rich? Why doesn't everybody have a great marriage? Why isn't everybody a great father? Why isn't everybody in great shape? Because they don't do it with it, right? Why? Because they don't change. How many more programs can you get on? How many more books can you read? How many more mentors can you subscribe to? Until you make the ultimate commitment that, dude, I'm going to learn from this cat that made the decision to change. I'm going to change, and then I'm going to take the information on how they change, and then I'm going to be the one. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so listen to me. You don't need any more information. No one in this room needs any more information. Everyone in this room needs to change. The problem with change is there's some things in front of you that are called entitlement. Okay? They're called entitlement. And entitlement is death. I want everybody to understand something, okay? What's fucking possible? Everything. You don't believe that. You don't believe that. You want to say that you believe that, but you don't believe that. You know, I was born in 1979. I'm 43 years old. And I woke up at 39. You guys don't want to waste any more time in your life. Identifying what are the holes in your game. What is it that's holding you back? And it's ultimately you. It's you. That's what it is. 100%. It is you. It is not your company. It has nothing to do with your company. It's not the market. It has nothing to do with your customers. It's not the inventory. It's not the f***ing marketing. It is you.
So listen to me. Declutter your mind. Declutter it. Whatever the hell you've got sitting in your mind right now, ask yourself one question. Is it taking me where I want to go? Is this stuff good for me or bad for me? If it's even a borderline thought, well, I guess get it out. Get it out. If you're like, well, I got get it out. Get it out.
Okay? Who's willing to go to another level? Raise your hand. Can I see you guys? All right, now listen to me. Here's what I want to tell you secondly. Listen to me, guys. Get pissed off. Don't play casually and open your ears. I changed. I changed. All of you in here are capable of being unreal. I know who you are. I know how you feel. But you're not f***ing changing. What the f***? I get paid to solve people's problems, and I solve them very fast. You know, before I could solve anybody else's problem, I had to solve my own problems. And some of you in here want to be fucking coaches and all that shit. Your life's fucked up. Okay, it's time to be the example. You guys feel me? Everybody get it? You want to be a fraud or you want to be real? Some of you today, you're not going to participate. You know why? Because you never do. You think slow, you act slow, you don't write shit down, you're already fucking around on your phone. Today's conversation is only for the 1%ers. I'm sorry if they told me to deliver a message to everybody, I'm not. Stop cheating on your future with your past. Is the past over? Yeah. I don't care what you did before. I don't care who you used to be. I don't care if you were lazy last month. I don't care if yesterday you stung somebody. I don't care. I physically don't freaking care. Neither does anybody else. So what's your future look like? Everybody write this down. The future looks bright. Because it does. That is my perspective. Write this down. My perspective. That is the only perspective that matters. Change your fucking identity, okay? Look, if you don't like who you are, guess what? Fix it. Isn't this stupid? I walk up to someone, I said, hey, what's going on in your life? Why don't you have what you want? And they start telling you. I'm like, dude, who can change all that right now? I can, but, dude, you can. That's it. Shut your mouth.
You need to understand, the goal is to get it all. I'm gonna explain why I don't stop. The key is to be present, because we can have it all and there are no limits. And once you get to a mountain, if you don't create another mountaintop, within due time, you'll lose it all. And people that are growers, people that wanna go to the next level, people that are impact players, people that are world changers, dude, we live off the next thrill. Like, we live off the next challenge. Like, the minute that there's challenges that aren't in front of me, like, honestly, dude, I'm afraid what will happen to me. There was a time in my life that I was dead and I didn't like me. And at those times, I didn't have big, crazy dreams. And dude, I don't ever want to go back to that. So I just want to say to you guys, like, the only time that people settle is when their dreams aren't very big. People with small dreams settle. People with small dreams stop.
Listen, winners and losers both wake up the same. Most of the time, I wake up at 5 a.m. I don't want to get out of bed sometimes, but I know that winners live where quitters quit. There's another motherfucker that doesn't want to get out either, and he ain't going to get up. I'm not going to be like him. I'm getting up. Winners do what they don't feel like doing. They fucking do it. They do what others can't do, and they do what others won't do. Am I willing to get laughed at? If the answer's no, if you say, man, I really don't want to get laughed at, you quit. You're not going to make it, dude. You're a coward. Are you willing to get laughed at? Laugh in my face. I love it. I'll laugh my way right to the bank. I can give you guys everything that I'm doing, dude, but if you don't become who you're supposed to become, it doesn't matter. Pressure. Run. Are you in? Run to pressure. Every single thing in your life that's hard, run to it. Get in it. Test yourself. Test yourself. Don't you run from it. That looks hard. Good. Go get in it. This is an opportunity for me to grow. I'm here because I want to grow. Something's hard, jump in it. Secondly, live uncomfortable. Every freaking day of your life, live uncomfortable. Look, dude, put disciplines in place that are hard. Guys, listen to me. If I was to go and I was to put up a megaphone to your head and I could hear the stuff you're saying in your head right now, is it like, dude, listen to me. I am never going to tolerate what I've been tolerating in my life again. And by the way, anybody that isn't with me on this has to go. Now, I'll be on my own if I have to.
Everybody is going to self-develop just enough to make it just enough money to get the dream that they have, and then they're going to slow down, and then they're going to stop learning. And that's why you have to keep learning. That's why you have to stay obsessed with learning. That's why learning has to be like total immersion. If you think that it's exhausting, and if you think it gets tiring, you're going to start losing. And eventually you're going to go backwards, and eventually end up being exactly where you started.
That is all the fucking people that you hang out with that no longer need to be in your life. That is all the times that you let someone else influence your fucking ass and not the true you. And it's society, and you're conforming, and you're doing exactly what they want you to do. Bro, you think they want you shredded? You think they want you ripped? You think they want you being a winner? No, dude, they want you to be a loser. Okay? And nobody's telling you the truth anymore, because the truth is dark, the truth sucks, and the truth hurts people. But only until you get the truth will you become who you're supposed to be.
Anybody's watching this and you're introverted, you're a behind the desk person, you want to step out there, have a great big life, and you're counting yourself out because you don't think you can have it, I'm going to tell you a secret how to get it. Do what others won't. Get freaking uncomfortable. Do it. And you will suck at it, and you're going to get made fun of in the beginning, but then you'll be laughing your way to the freaking bank when all those haters that were ragging on you, right? See you smashing them because you get it down.
Yeah.
Look, whatever you do, and you do a lot, you're going to become good at. That's it. And keep your foot on the gas.
In your life, Who you view yourself as who you are is all that matters, okay? Let's start out by drowning out the haters, okay? The voice on the inside driving you to be who you want to become and who you know you can be is the voice that matters. No one else's voice matters. This isn't a hype video. This isn't a motivational video. This is the damn truth. You want to become great? Number one, every single person who's successful in this world, every one of them, they were all mocked. They were all ridiculed. They were all laughed at until they laughed their way to the bank. You know why? Because of that inner voice. So number one, what's your inner voice saying? Look at me. You're worth it. You're capable. You are totally worth it. You have to look at me right now and you have to become delusional to believe who you can be starting at this moment forward. You realize that generational influence. Who are you setting yourself up to be now so you can tell those stories to your kids when you get older, right? Like, and if you've got kids now, if you haven't had that wow story yet, make it now. Like, dude, there's nothing cooler than us telling our kids that we used to be average. And it made us sick. Dad almost threw up. And I looked in the mirror and I knew he deserved better. So Dad went to war. Mom went to war. We sacrificed everything. We're gonna spend time away from you guys so that we can give you guys a lifestyle that we knew you guys deserved. Guys, I'm telling you right now, never finish, never arrive. Keep that chip on your shoulder. If you don't have that chip, you put it on there now. If you have that arrive feeling, understand this, somebody's gonna do it. Okay? Get rid of it. Remember this. Make a living out of humbling people who doubt you. Own your fucking life. Most of you guys are owned by the damn world. You don't own your life. You're chasing shit. Own your life. Own it. Okay? What you guys do will be the life you create. Okay? Do you want to display your life to the world right now? Do you want to display your freaking year to date to the world right now? Do you want to display your savings account to the world right now? Do you want to take your shirt off to the world and go, come on, man, look how disciplined I am? Do you want to display your family and the lifestyle that you've given them? Do you want to display all the things in your life and say, look, I am an example for all of you. Not look at me, I'm great. No, I'm an example to other human beings that we can get it all. Okay, so I'm gonna be a standard setter. You know what pisses me off? Is that some of you right now, you're counting yourself out and you're lazy. You've never thought big, you've never raised your standards, and hey, if somebody on this call doesn't like me right now, if you don't like somebody that positively peer pressures you, you're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot when somebody pushes you to have a better life and it pisses you off. How stupid! You don't have the growth mindset? You got a fixed mindset. I can smell it on you. I'm here to call you out and to tell you I'm going to call you out just like my wife called me out when our life changed. Okay, and I believe in something called total recreation. Reinvent yourself. The people you look up to in life right now, who you aspire to be, we're not always great. We're all losers till we're not. We all suck until we don't. Am I right? Hell yeah. Every day, your goal is to figure out how to kick your own ass. Don't you ever let someone else come and kick your ass. This is the way that we've decided that we want to live. When they bury us in the dirt, we want to go out like this. What about you? If you want this, you're going to have to get pissed off. The attitude that I've seen in this room is not the winning attitude. It's not the winning energy. You can do two things. You can get defensive or you get real.
What can take you out? Because listen to me, if you'll identify what will take you out, is it drinking? Is it drugs? Is it depression? Look, some of you guys in here, you suffer from doubting on yourself constantly. You always doubt yourself. I'm not good enough. Listen, dude, I can't do anything with that kind of attitude. I can't. We're done. I can't do anything with it. You doubt yourself, we're finished. I don't care what you know. I don't care the skill you learn. If you don't believe in yourself, we are finished. Am I right? Listen to me. You need to learn how to talk to yourself. What does that mean? If it's bad for you, draw the line in the sand and don't freaking do it.
I want to tell you something. I was making 800 grand. I literally had a badass house, badass car, badass boat, badass toys, had money in the bank, was living my life, and they still laughed. They're still going to laugh at you. You know why? Because the people that are with you currently in your life now aren't going to support you never. They love you. They want to keep you safe. They love you. They want you to go get security. Screw security. I don't want security. You live in a time right now, guys, it's 2024. You guys live in an era where this universe will pay you whatever you're worth. Notice I said whatever you're worth. What are you worth? What do you know? How well can you speak? What is your energy like? What is your attitude?
I can't wake you up. You gotta want to wake you up. Now listen to me. My goal is to piss some of you off today. I'm just being honest. Until you get off, a lot of you won't get started up and do anything. Okay? So if I piss you off, good. At least you'll change, okay? I'd rather you change and not like me than stay the same and love me. Listen to me. You want to change the world? You guys change your life, you're going to change the whole world. Swear to God.
Some of you in here, you won't get it. And here's what I'll tell you. Everybody write this down. Mature the f*** up. Let's go. You must mature in this room today. The reason why you don't have the relationship you want with your wife is because you're immature. You're an immature little baby. The reason why your wife doesn't have one is because she's immature. Your business is immature. Your leadership skills are immature. Your communication is immature. We all need to mature. And by the way, when we grow up, we get the life we want. Listen, that's why you can't be around people that play as little kids. That's why you gotta be around people that are psycho. That's why you gotta be around people that literally have so many rules and processes in place and disciplines and responsibilities. Dude, like, this is it. And by the way, it sounds like a lot of work. You know what a lot of work is? Doing what you're doing now and not getting the life or the results you want. Like, I need you to believe in yourself that much. So when you have test days, what's a test day? A test day is when it doesn't feel like the sun's gonna shine. A test day is when you just lost your best customer. A test day is when you're fighting with your family and your wife. A test day is when you wake up sick. How you perform and act and work on those days is what represents you as a man. Listen to me, I'm gonna tell you this. Those of you in here that no one's ever counted on you, people thought you were gonna be a piece of shit your whole life. Dude, listen, are they right or are they wrong? Okay, like, listen to me, dude. A lot of you are proving the fucking people right that the shit they said about you, you're doing exactly what they said. Hey, he's always gonna be a burnout. He's always gonna be a washout. We always watch his cycles. He goes hard for 2 years and then he goes back to drugs, or he goes back to drinking, or he loses his deal, or this happens. We know exactly what's gonna happen with him. F*** you. You have no idea what's gonna happen. Are you kidding me? Dude, you guys gotta live a life that counts. And I promise you, some of you guys are a little older, some of you guys are younger. I don't care what's happening. All I care about is from now until the day they bury you in the fucking ground. Dude, never retreat back to your old life. Never surrender, never. I would rather die than go back to who I used to be. You're not gonna talk like you used to talk. You're not gonna have the same language. You're not gonna have the same focus. You're gonna be focusing on different stuff now. Your body's gonna start looking different. Dude, like you just woke up, you're gonna get serious. But when you start doing this, like people that you are with currently in your life right now, I just want to fair warning, like you've been put on notice, that 95% of them will not be okay with that. Okay, listen to me. So many of you right now, you're capable of so much. You know this. You're resilient, you're a grinder, you're hungry, you're starving, your story matters, your name matters. Up to this point, how bad is your story? How crazy is it? What did you do? Who did you screw over? Okay? Who was you mean to? Who are the people that loved you and then you betrayed them? That's a part of your past. What will we do from today forward? Because that's all that matters. Be where your feet are. What does that mean? That means we're fucking here right now. Okay? So don't be thinking about 30 minutes from now. Don't be thinking about tonight. Don't be thinking about your plane flight. Dude, the reason why a lot of you get smoked is because you're never really where you are. You want a better marriage, but when you're at home, you're thinking about work. When you're at work, you're thinking about being at home. When you're at the gym, you're fucking somewhere else. That's why you never change. My kids looked at me and I could tell that they didn't choose me as their hero. I looked in the mirror, I was out of shape and I didn't like me. Dude, I could tell that my team wasn't choosing me as their leader. I had to make a decision. Is this the best me? Or has the best me not been seen yet? Guys, I want to ask you this. Do you have more? If you do, then let's get it now. Now listen to me. People are not going to want to see you change. People are not going to believe in you. You're going to have to believe in you. This is not a motivational speech. This is a new play to run. Everybody, listen to me. I see people all the time and they're like, hey man, I want to kill it. You know what I say? I say, well, it's time to run a new play. Whatever you're getting in life right now is because of the play that you're running right now. So if you want to get different results, if you want to get a different income, if you want to get a different body, if you want to get a different lifestyle, if you want to make better relationships, if you want to do all that, gotta run a new play. I need you to guard your mind. From this point forward, do not let anyone in your head, under any circumstance, unless they're worth listening to, okay? No one. Don't let anyone in your head. Listen to me. All it takes is one person to get in your head. You don't have to be perfect. Everybody understand this. You don't have to be perfect. I am crazy. I am absolutely crazy after everything I want in life. Define what success means to you. From this point forward, we are not going to chase success. We are going to own it. You guys can have it right now. You can have everything you want. Did you know you can have the mindset that takes people 5 years to get if you want it right now? It's just a decision. Guys, trick yourself into success. Listen very carefully. Success is very hard. Don't let anybody trick you. It's hard as f***. It is stressful. You're going to enter hell to get it. You're going to stay godly, but you're going to enter hell because most people won't. They'll run for it, which means you're going to need to get uncomfortable. But most importantly, you're going to need to be around for a while. You're going to need to understand that when you go through the hell of building a beautiful life and business, is it hard on your heart? Is it stressful? It's stressful. So do you know what you need to do? You need to take care of yourself. Listen to me, some of you in here, you're gonna get a bad doctor's note, and it's gonna go like this: hey, your heart's 80% blocked. Good job on all the work, appreciate the bank account, good job. But you missed something with the 20 years that you worked. You missed a little piece. And everybody that said this along the way, you got mad at them. Listen, if you're looking to get offended, you'll find it. I want you to love you. I want you to love you. But by the way, I want you to be aware. I want you to be aware. In order for you to get to where you want to go, it's physically impossible to stay. And if you do make it, you won't be around for long. Your wife, your husband, your kids, do you want someone else to take over when you're gone? Or do you want to make sure that you're around for as long as humanly possible? Everybody listen today. You've been warned. You guys get it? You are that person. Look, you got two choices in here. Number one, stay the same. Number two, change. That's it. Here's what I'm gonna ask you. Are you guys tired of wasting time? Only a few people have the courage to really understand what's happening. You guys are all expiring. You guys get that? But even the young ones, the old ones, no one knows how much time we have left, okay? Everybody's got an expiration date on them in this room. I didn't want to go out the way that I was when I was 39. You guys don't want to go out the way you are now. Hey, get to your best self. I need you to understand something. How intense are you? Guys, you have this instinct inside of you, this drive. You guys need to activate it. You guys got to understand this, man. There's got to be something inside of you that goes, dude, like I'm gonna be relentless. Like I'm gonna get in this zone, like an actor gets in the zone and plays the part. You guys got to play the part of this badass leader. Don't fucking be realistic, okay? Realistic is you're all gonna fucking die broke. Based on the stats with your family and what you've done up to this point for the amount of years you've been alive, if I had to pull the data, you're gonna fucking die without nothing. There's a good chance you guys will all end up with nothing. But since I'm unrealistic, I think that everything that you guys have gone to, you guys have seen enough now that if you continue this cycle and this pattern, you are effed. So you're gonna break it. We're going to force break it. Come on, man, give me an excuse. Go ahead, tell me it ain't gonna work. Go ahead, tell me how hard it is. Shut your mouth, okay? Listen to me, you're in the right seat. You're in the right company. You have the right leaders. Now it's time to change. Because until you change, nothing changes. You cannot get a new life living your old life. You cannot move into a new life if you're not willing to sacrifice your old life. You must sacrifice for what you want, or for what you want becomes the sacrifice. I have something that most people in this world don't have, and it's called security. I can sit down at the kitchen table with my wife and kids, my 3 kids, my beautiful wife, and they fucking know. I don't find my security in money, in houses, in cars, or even in a job. It's here, it's inside of me. It's where it fucking belongs. Most of you are finding your fucking security in other shit right now. And that's the reason why you're so concerned with what everybody else thinks about you. I'm an introvert. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I am not an extrovert, okay? But you know what? I had to get over that shit. I had to get the fuck over it. You know what I decided to do? Fuck everybody. I'm gonna recreate myself. I'm gonna reinvent myself every single day till I die. That mindset's the most important thing in the world, and people get sick of it. I watch you guys quit. I watch you guys break. I watch you guys at the end of the night give in when nobody's around. By the way, champions are made when the stands are empty. That means when no one's watching you, that's who you really are, okay? You're not fooling me. I go around right now, I pull all the year-to-dates in the room. I know who you are. I'm looking for the winners, the people that are going to be consistent. Those people that are continuing to grow every day are the people that are doing what? Recreating. What's that mean? They're getting better, they're learning a new skill every day. Like that code, like as you unlock and you really start learning every day, your body says, oh, we're in grow mode. Yeah, we're in growth mode now. Okay, we're not the same anymore, and all of a sudden, guess what happens? Everything changes. Recreate yourself. Everybody say reinvent yourself. Reinvent yourself. Here's what I'll tell you is this. Reinvent yourself means this. Do you guys want to be who you are right now, or you want to be someone different? Different. I decided to be the influencer and be the leader. Are you going to tell your kids to be the leader or be the follower? Be the leader. I was being a follower my whole life because I never believed that a guy like me could be the leader. You know what? You're all leaders. For yourself, for your family, for your kids, for your clients. I want you guys to be proud of you from now on. And I want you to realize that everybody in this room is qualified. All of you are. All of you are qualified. Listen, a lot of people in this world, guys, they got shitty lives. And I know that a lot of you know that. A lot of people, they have a pretender life. Okay? They may have a nice car, they may have nice stuff, but they're in bad relationships, and honestly, nobody makes them feel important. How many people in this world right now are depressed and down? Tons. What I want you to do, and this may be asking too much, is to be so good at what you do and literally be so alive that you inspire and mentor and motivate people while doing your job. I want you to truly do your job so well that they want to look up to you. But we're not going to go back to our old life. We'll never retreat. Guys, and never, ever doubt yourself. Doubt is a traitor. Don't ever doubt yourself. You're going to have people doubt you, right? But not you. You don't doubt yourself. You're going to have people doubt you. You don't doubt yourself. Everything that I'm telling you guys today is a conversation I have with me all day long. I'm having this with me. Listen, who's y'all's coach? You. Well, how are you coaching you? This sucks, things are bad, I can't believe I'm here, I need to go do something else. Or like people that can come from nothing can end up with the most. If I'm ruining my life right now, if I don't have anything great, I can make a decision, I can change all that right now. And by the way, this is how it works. And you know what the most beautiful thing about all this is? I'm gonna tell you something super cool. Is that when you guys do what I'm telling you to do today, you don't even understand how many people's lives you're gonna change. I'm not going to inspire you. I don't want you motivated today. I want you to change. Until you change, nothing changes. Nothing. You're lying to yourself if you think it's going to change if you don't fucking change. You leave here motivated, you're an idiot. You didn't even listen to me. Change, man. Stay on the path. There's 9 billion people in the world that are counting on you to become the example for them. Will you let all of them down because of some people that were a part of your past? Here's what I'm here to tell you. A lot of the people you grew up with were a part of your life for a period of time. You've matured past them. When you win big, it's because you've matured up. Some of you right now, you're having conversations with the wrong people. Here's what I'll tell you. Your greatest circle, your greatest friends, you haven't met yet. They're coming in the new change. Because people that you want to run with that are better than you, they're waiting for you to come up and they'll meet you there. Listen, you guys want to be diamonds or you guys want to be turds? Okay, listen. What do diamonds go through? Pressure. What do diamonds have? How do they become worth more money? Cuts. I have scars all over me, guys. I have failed so many times. No more excuses. When a diamond goes through pressure and then it gets its cuts to get its worth, it also has got to get heat put on it. You guys got to love pressure. If you're a turd, you don't want to hear this. But if you're a diamond, you want to know, how do I become more valuable? By the way, you want to make more money? Increase your value. You got to go through cuts. You got to go through heat. You got to go through pressure. I love if you guys have scars on you. If you have scars on you, here's what I want you to do. I don't want you to hide it. People will love you when they know that you're an overcomer. Okay? I don't have respect for people that have cuts and can't heal. Hurt people hurt people. Okay? A lot of you in here, all you want to do is hurt people. You want to be a dick. Okay? Turn your wounds into your weapons. Be weaponized with your past. Look at the people that you currently have in your life. Some of you right now, I can already tell that you don't have good people in your life. I can already tell that you have people in your life right now that aren't inspiring you to be greater, or else you already would be. Just a news flash, if you worked around me for a week, you would be different, or I would kick you to the curb. I ain't wasting my time. I ain't wasting my energy on people that don't want to change. That's how I've chosen to live. But it sounds like some of the people that you... Hey, this isn't a show. This is what we do. This is my life. Is this your profession? Yes or no? Do you want to master this? Did Kobe Bryant master basketball? Yeah. Did he suck in the beginning? Yeah, damn right he sucked. But guess what? He didn't suck for long, did he? Remember Michael Jordan, when he started coming up, he wrote the top 50 guys that were picked ahead of him, and he picked them off one at a time? What do you think he worked from? A state of madness? A state of competitiveness? A state of wanting to be the best? Yeah, you bet your ass he did. Do you think he wanted to break records? Yes, even when he didn't, he knew one day he was. Give everyone your best. We're not a skill set change away. We're also a skill set, an attitude, and a perspective shift away. Only the winners today will change. Who's got the courage to change? Focus on what you can control. Don't focus on what you can't control. Guys, can you control the interest rates? No, but you can control your attitude. You can't control having a great relationship with the client. You can control showing up to work early. You can control making the calls. You can control being good to people and showing them love. You can control training. You can control your own reality, and you can create your own economy right here. It's called a mindset. All that other stuff you can't control. And if you can control you, everything else will come to you. If you believe and you'll cut out everyone else in your life that something can happen, here's what I'll tell you. It will happen. Your family right now, your family is counting on you to wake up today. The better you get, the more time you spend with your family. When you suck, you have a miserable life in every industry because you're always struggling trying to make it. Put everything else to the side. Take good care of your family, take good care of your customers, take good care of yourself, and I want you guys to attack relentlessly. Do me a favor, take the next 365 days of your life. Go through a season of saying no to every effing distraction in your life right now. Say no to it. Get your fucking ass in the gym. Eat good food. Be around positive people. Don't listen to complainers. Master your mouth. Quit saying shit that's negative. Protect your mind. Guard your mind. Get close to God. Be good to your family. Work your ass off. Give more effort. Okay? And be open-minded. I mean, shit. Some of you guys, you want to keep doing it the way that you're doing it. That's getting you the life you're currently getting. Like, is right now the life you want to display to everybody? Go, man, look at what I got. Or would you like to have more and be more and become more? Dude, I want that. So, like, you got to make a decision, man. And guess what? No one can make this decision for you. is bigger? Who believes in God? Raise your hand. Hey, listen. I'm going to tell you right now, okay, who can fucking solve every problem in your life? Who's never lost a war? Whose DNA do you have? Come on, man, are you kidding me? You're telling me you can't slay every giant in your life and kick ass? Here's what I've learned. My kids are healthy, they're beautiful, they're amazing. I've married up to a wife. I can't even believe I got my wife. I can't believe the way I feel about myself. You know what I'm talking about, right? You want to change who you are? This is the foundation. These are the pillars right here. God. A lot of people don't talk about God anymore. This is the answer. I swear. Hey, love don't lie. I tell people the truth. I am the example. You're going to be the example from now on. Do we need some more fucking winners? Do we need more examples to start going out there and showing people how to be great? Yes, it is your turn. Get off the fucking benches. It's time to play. I want you to get hated on. I want your friends to not understand what you're doing. I don't care. Listen to me, when you're doing big shit, you're going to need him. Okay? You're going to need him. I don't care how much talent you got. I'm a very talented guy when it comes to sales and closing. Money fell through my fingers my whole life. I found God. Boom! And with humans, it's impossible. And with God, it's possible. There's two types of mindsets. Number one, you got a fixed mindset.
Yep.
Okay, this is a person that's watching this for entertainment, right? They want to get a, maybe a tip, a tactic, a trick. They don't really looking to grow and change your life. And then number two, there's a person that's like a sponge, and they have the growth mindset. And this person is very, very dangerous. And this person can be the next person that is a billionaire. You can take over the world and nobody can stop you. As long as you'll do one thing, you'll self-educate. I didn't need a degree. It didn't matter what my last name was. It didn't matter if I had a wealthy family. It didn't matter if I was once a loser. None of that mattered. What mattered is, who do I want to become? It's not about who you are, it's about who do you want to become. So I'm going to ask everybody, who do you want to be? Not who are you, okay? Don't look in the mirror and see yourself for who you are now. Who do you want to be? And I was a loser, and at 18 years old, I was a loser. I can tell you for a fact that anybody that was around me got no value out of me. And I didn't like that. I looked in the mirror, didn't like who I was, and I decided to make a decision, which I'm going to ask you guys to make today. Who do you want to be? The only thing that's holding you back is you. Raise your hand right now if you're not too good to change. Raise your hand right now if you have the growth mindset, and I don't care who's looking at you. I know you got your buddy next to you, right? Here's what I'm going to tell you. In 3 years from now, you guys probably won't be sitting next to each other anymore, okay? All right? You're still going to have to take care of your family, and this company's still relying on you. Listen to me. Make decisions for yourself. What's the great separator? How do you get to where you want to go? It's by deciding to be a contributor. Bring it, guys. Every single one of you has more inside of you that you haven't brought to yourself. And it's time. So this is the goal. The goal is, it's about how to outdo ourselves every day. Period. So I want you to make one commitment. It's for today to do better than you did yesterday. And then when tomorrow gets here, if God wakes us up, we're alive, we're going to do better tomorrow than we did today. And we're going to run this way, and you guys will have tripled your skill. And you didn't chase being the best. You didn't chase beating Tommy. You didn't chase, crushing your competition. You chased getting better. You're a public speaker. You speak for a living. This mouth, you speak with it. You'll get what you want because of this mouth. This mouth, if you want to use your hand, if you want to be passionate, if you want to have energy, you're going to need to do more than just speak with your mouth. You're going to need to speak with your damn heart. Do you want a different life? The question is, I talk to a salesman. I say, do you want a different life? He says, yes. I say, do you want a different life? He says, yes. And I said, why can't I hear it in your voice when you talk to people that it sounds like you want a different life? Because you speak with your mouth. yourself and you've settled. Winners speak with their heart, and you can tell when you talk to them that they care about everything that they're around. They care about everybody they're talking to, and they're consumed with winning. They don't care if they're broke. Matter of fact, winners go back to broken on E and zero every day. Me and my wife, we go back to zero every day. No matter how much money we got in the bank, my wife knows the way that I work when I'm pissed off is that I'll go make as much money as I want. Comfort will kill you. The goal isn't to be the best every day. It isn't to be better than your competition. And I know that you're like, Andy, what do you mean? Are you telling our guys not to be better? Listen to me. This is how I changed and grew. And it isn't to beat the people around you, okay? This is the goal. This is the great separator right here. It's to wake up every day, every single day, and be better than yourself yesterday. That's the goal. That's the great separator. Now, I want to ask you a question. Are you, this is between you and you, are you getting better every single day? Because if you are, this is the great separator. This is when we're looking up, and in 6 months from now, some of you, you're doing things that no one ever believed you would do, and you're so far along, and they're going to say, how did you do it? And you're not going to have the story say, well, I wanted to be the best. You're going to say, dude, all I did was get better every day. And it was consistent, and there was a compound effect, and this is how winning gets done. So I'm going to tell you, from somebody that sucked at selling, that didn't have this energy, that didn't believe in themselves, how I smashed everyone was I played by these rules. So for some of you, I keep saying, be the best, be the best, be the best. And then I thought, dang man, that really wasn't how I became great. I didn't just magically shoot across and become great because I didn't ever see myself being great. But I had a good leader that told me the great separator, Andy, was this. It's to wake up every single day and be better than yourself. And he goes, listen to me. As long as you know that you did that, don't lie to yourself, man. As long as you know you did that. He's like, eventually you're going to look up and you're going to be number one in all those areas. Reasons will change your whole life. This is why when I talk, you guys wonder, like, dude, is he on crack? Why is he so fired up? You know I'm fired up? Because I'm fighting for my family. I got 3 kids. I got a 6-year-old, a 9-year-old, and an 11-year-old at home. Okay? I want to fight for them. I grew up with 5 brothers and sisters in a broke home. Mom left when I was 2. They didn't care. I'm going to be a great parent to my kids. My kids are going to watch Dad fight, and they're going to watch me fight for my wife. I'm not going to have all those problems. I'm going to be the example. I'm going to set the standard. I have reasons. I have moral reasons. I have reasons inside of myself. There was times I didn't like myself. I'm going to prove myself now. I want to fight for me, fight for my family, and write this down. Don't sell your will to win. Do not sell. Don't sell it. Listen to me. A lot of people sell it, okay? And listen to me. They don't have this passion anymore. They don't care.
I hear shit about market share. People are like, oh, our goal is to pick up a little market share this year. No, my goal is to take the market. You want to get a market share? What are you talking about? You want to share? I don't do good sharing. Okay? I don't like sharing. Okay? Like some of you, that's your problem. And by the way, when you say market share, that means you want a piece of average. No fucking way. That's why when I hear people say, well, compared to what the market share is and X, Y, and Z standard, we're right where we need to be. Yeah, you're fucking dead at average. Good job. I want you to be so great when you leave today that you're not even, nobody's number 2 to you. They're number 1 in their own category. They don't even put you in the same category as other people. Some of you in here, you're comfortable, man. And the reason why your team isn't working hard is because you're lazy. You walk around, you've got your money, you've got your house, you've got your cars, they don't have theirs, so you're slowing down, and your team who don't have shit, they're slowing down because they're watching you. You're yourself.
You're literally self-sabotaging your own company. You are. You will become a billionaire. Not a millionaire, not the M word. You'll become the B word, okay? But all you'll have to do is become a student of the game every single day until you die. And what else would you want to give your life to? Helping people, having a great state, being in a great attitude, challenging yourself like men and women should do, putting pressure on you. It's good for you. Listen, this is living. And I see people who aren't in sales and they've sold their souls, they've sold their lives to a salary. And their salaries get outlived by inflation. And they never retire, and they've sold their family a false dream that one day we're going to be able to go on vacation. One day, get in sales, you'll go on one in 3 months. What's the most important thing to you in your life? Right now, write it down. Most important. Guys, this isn't participation. This is your life. Whether you write something down on that piece of paper or not, it doesn't affect my life. It affects your life. Write down right now. If you lost one thing in your life, one thing, what would change everything forever? If you lost your children, you would never be the same man again. Ever. Ever. So what's the reason? Why would you stay crazy? Why would you not stop? It's because of your why. And no one else can make your why but you. This is something inside that has to stir you up. People don't have business problems, they have personal problems. If you don't like who you are in the mirror, I assure you, you're gonna bring shit to work. I will teach you that whatever you want, you can have. Period. And it ain't no bullshit. This is real life. This is how this thing works. This is why physically we get fit, mentally we become stronger. Instead of mentally breaking, we break records. In a world full of people becoming mentally screwed up every day, why? Because of the food we eat, nobody's exercising, nobody's taking care of themselves, and they wonder why they crack on problems. Okay? We're made to suffer, dude. 1,000 years ago, we were freaking out in battles, killing people. You guys are made to be killers, not made to be soft. Now we don't kill people, now we dominate in business. And as we become adults, our new sport is business. Our new sport is our family. Okay? And I take it very seriously, and I don't want to lose to anybody. But that's what a leader does, and then he sets the standard for everybody else in the company, men and women. You want to get close to God? You want to have your wife or husband admire you? You want your children to look up to you as your hero? You want to look in the mirror and be proud of you? You want to be physically fit and lead your team? Well, today's the day